The majority of the automobile players like Ford, Volkswagen, and other players are lagging to fulfill the deadlines for yearly sales targets because of some input issues. Only EV leader Tesla is able to meet up the yearly sales target this year because of its smooth production, swift supply chain, and up-to-the-mark services. The second largest EV company, Lucid, is expected to produce more cars than their target, although the official number of units produced is not out yet. The production and supply chain is in the pipeline to boost up in 2022, and the news is already out for Lucid Motors starting its deliveries for Lucid Air sedans. All the bugs and inputs are now clinched, and thus they can finally gear up for delivering their flagship cars. Hey tech lovers, welcome back to Emotion, where we deliver the latest and exciting news for the technological world. Before we dive in to know more about Lucid achieving more than the target sales for 2021, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you regularly contemporize your knowledge about the exciting information and updates linking to technology that's uploaded on Emotion. That said, now let's crunch on what experts have speculated. Lucid has not revealed the exact figure they're planning to manufacture and deliver to the public in the fourth quarter. By the end of 2021, they committed to delivering flagship cars to those who have pre-registered it. But on the 30th of December, customers received calls from Lucid team for delaying the deliveries of cars. They didn't provide any specific reasons for delays, but some experts speculated delays in the supply chain for some equipment, and there are also some bugs detected which lead to delays in deliveries. So we're still not aware if Lucid has achieved their targets for deliveries or weakened like other companies because of some issues. However, the recent Twitter posts by the lucky customers indicated that Lucid Air Dream Edition has revised all the pending updates in the model. Some of them like revised electric power steering systems, another is Lucid's charging port doors swiftly getting closed on their own. They even fixed the bug of keyless unlocking. While some are updated, some features are still missing that include automated emergency braking, lane-keeping functions, and even traffic sign recognition. All these missing features can be found in the next bunch of deliveries to their customers. As yet, some components are left to contemporize. The expected deliveries for the Lucid Air Dream model might not be achieved as planned, but some analysts believe that Lucid has crossed the limits and delivered more Lucid Air units than intended. This is evident through a Twitter post by a random account that says few members have already received their Lucid Motors with a VIN between 1200 to 1300. So there is a higher possibility the Lucid Motors will have sold around 1500 Lucid Air Dream models by the end of the year. One of the Lucid Air Dream models had a VIN of 1386, so according to that VIN, we can gauge that more than 1,385 models are delivered in 2021, as the last 6 digits of the VIN represent the series of models sold. This evidence is something related to one of the Twitter posts in September. That post had the last digit of 005, which signifies that the model was the 5th to be manufactured and delivered by Lucid Motors. But on the flip, there can be a situation where Lucid has not achieved their target. Lucid had intended to deliver the first batch of Lucid Dream Air editions by 2021, but was deferred because of some inputs. So 1385 in VIN can represent the first batch of 385 Lucid Air Dream editions delivered to the public on Christmas Eve. To compute the actual number of units produced until the end of the year is by determining the manufacturing capability of the production unit. Some of the Twitter posts by a random account reported that Lucid's Arizona production unit has a capacity of around 30 units to be manufactured daily. So according to this capacity, when we calculate for the rest 5 days after Christmas, they could be ready with around additional 150 units of Lucid Dream Air model. Finally, adding the first 385 represented from VIN and other 150 units that are later manufactured can total up to somewhere 535 units of Lucid Dream Air Edition. These numbers were everything for 2021. However, the production and supply chain have geared up in 2022. Lucid's Dream Drive Edition in the model has driven the consumers crazy, and those customers are willing to wait for the Lucid Air to be parked in their parking areas. Even the team is so optimistic for the Dream Drive Edition in their model. The team in Roadshow exclaimed, "Thanks to our ability to deliver software over the air and with key hardware already in place in the vehicle, many of the systems in Lucid Air are designed to grow over time, including the Dream Drive suite of advanced driver assistance systems." While core Dream Drive functionality was already included in the recently delivered Lucid Air Dream Editions, Lucid this week contacted initial Air Dream Edition customers to remind them about an upcoming over-the-air software update that will add additional new features to the Dream Drive suite. The rollout of these features is consistent with what Lucid discussed with these customers before they took delivery of their cars. If you're interested in other fascinating things about Tesla, then make sure to check out our video on more Lucid Motors catalysts to keep an eye on. And game over! Tesla employees leak incredible update on Tesla's Gigapress. You can go check this out after the video. Lucid is actively producing and selling cars near Arizona, but they're soon expanding its boundaries in other parts of the world. Lucid Motors in one of the tweets replied, "Expansion to European units will begin this year. Stay tuned for country-specific delivery information." Almost every country is actively working to revolutionize the automobile industry and transform it from traditional gasoline cars to electric cars. The government is also supporting EVs, and they're providing incentives that make an EV more affordable, and this will even increase the adoption rate among the public. The European market is already impressed by this excellent automobile manufacturer, and people have already booked their EV at the beginning of 2021. However, the delays in deliveries are resulting in augmented eagerness among the customers. Norway has the largest sales of around 74.8% of the total cars as an EV automobile. The second largest battery electric automobile sales are found in Germany, accounting for approximately 45%. Lucid is not an alone EV player. There are some other super powerful and potential players in the EV industry in Europe. Some of the rivals in Europe will be Mercedes EQS, Porsche Taycan, Audi e-tron, and also Mercedes S-Class. Surprisingly, Lucid flagship Air model beats all the EVs in terms of range and efficiency. And we cannot even ignore the fact that according to Green Car Reports, who have been actively testing and reviewing environmentally friendly cars for over a decade, have chosen Lucid Air Dream Sedan as the best new EV to buy in 2022. The judges were highly impressed with Lucid Air Dream model. They found Lucid has a bright, welcoming interior and is charming to drive. GRC's judges praised the company and said, "At face value, the Air is not a volume entry," although more affordable versions with more than 400 miles of range are coming in the next year, starting as low as $77,400. For Lucid, the Air is the company's statement of purpose. The shiny must-have object that got the company funded, got revenue flowing, and gave the company the best chance of being viable. It doesn't exactly disrupt this segment like the original Tesla Model S, but it's the technology within that's a potentially game-changing moment for the industry. The compact power-dense motors, proprietary inverter technology, and space-efficient battery packs are all ready to scale into much higher volume models, perhaps for other automakers and for its own future energy storage business. Lucid is essentially betting on a future in which the vehicles that can smartly do the most with the least energy are the winners. And if you can't afford a vehicle like the Air, we'd encourage you to do the same. Given our focus at Green Car Reports, that's what makes Lucid a winner. So this says it all, and makes Lucid a preferred choice if one is planning to buy an EV in the future. With all this said, it doesn't matter if Lucid has achieved or failed to achieve their yearly target of sales of EV. With such potentiality, it's obvious that the company will gear up in 2022 and finally boost up its sales and products like never before. CEO and CTO Peter Rawlinson has stated that they will expand to Middle East in mid-2022 and set up in China by 2023. The roadmap is ready, and it's just that the team needs to work on it and make Lucid the top EV brand in the automobile industry. Did Lucid meet up their yearly targets in 2021? Lucid's such snappy expansion is a threat to Tesla. Will Lucid gear up its production and sales in 2022 and expand according to the planned map? Let's know your views and opinions in the comments. That was all about it. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content and latest updates. See you in the next video.